If you want to have the copy of this module, I've linked it in the description of this video. Lesson 5. Fundamental Operations on Integers. There are 4 fundamental operations, namely addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We'll talk about the first 2. When adding 2 integers, take note of its signs. If they are both positive, you would add. If they're both negative, you'll still add. We have an example here. Positive 3 plus positive 5 would give you 8. So you added 3 and 5 gave you 8. And you also have here negative 3 plus negative 5. Same sign, you just add them and it will give you 8. When they have different signs, whether it be positive or negative and positive, you would do subtraction. We have the example here, positive 3 plus negative 5. Since they have different signs, find the difference of 3 and 5, and that is 2. How about the sign of the sum? Simply find the bigger number of these two. The bigger number of 3 and 5 is 5. The sign of 5 is negative, so take the sign of 5, which is negative. Another here example, we have negative 3 plus positive 5. We have different signs, so you'll find the difference of 3 and 5, which is 2. The larger number here is 5. We will get positive as our sign. In subtraction, you would take the additive inverse of the second number. We have here an example, positive 3 minus positive 5, and you will get positive 3 and negative 5. Like the one in addition, we have positive 3 and negative 5. Since they have different signs, you would find the difference. Since the larger number is 5, get the sign of the 5, which is negative. And the difference of 3 and 5 is 2. Another example would be positive 5 minus negative 5. Get the additive inverse of negative 5, and that is positive 5. And simply add. Positive 3 plus positive 5 would give you positive 8. We have here two negatives. Negative 3 minus negative 5. Get the additive inverse of the second number. That would be positive 5. And simply combine negative 3 plus positive 5. Since they have different signs, you're going to find the difference. The 5 is the bigger number, so we will use positive. We will use positive for the sum. And the difference of 3 and 5 is 2. One last example before the activity. We have negative 3 minus positive 5. Get the additive inverse of positive 5, and that is negative 5, negative 3, plus negative 5. Same signs, you'll just simply add, and negative will give you negative, so the answer is negative 8. We have here, as an activity, perform the following operation on integers. Number 1, positive plus negative, different signs, you will subtract. 11 is the bigger number. This would be positive, but we don't need to write that. It is understood that if there's no sign before the number, then it is positive. The difference of 11 and 5 is 6. Number 2, negative 8 plus negative 50. Same signs, negative plus negative would give you negative. 8 plus 50 is 58. Number 3, positive 80 plus negative 24. Different signs, 80 is the higher number. We will use positive for our sum. The difference of 80 and 24 is 56. Number 4, positive 31 plus negative 21. Different signs, you will find the difference of the two numbers. 31 is the higher number. We will use positive for our sum. And the difference of 31 and 21 is 10. Number 5, positive 11 plus negative 88. Different signs, so we would subtract. 88 is the higher number, so we will use the negative sign. And the difference of 11 and 88 is 77. Number 6, we have three integers here. We can just do them by pairs. Let's do the first two. Positive 80 plus negative 58. Different signs. Different signs. So we would subtract. 80 is the higher number, so we would use positive. The difference of 80 and 58 is 22. And let's just copy this section. Positive 22 plus positive 75. Same signs. We will simply add. Positive plus positive would give you positive. And 22 plus 75 is 97. Number 7. Negative 53 plus positive 6. Different signs. So we would subtract 53. 53 is the higher number. So we would use negative sign. The difference of 53 and 6 is 47. Let's copy this. Negative 47 plus positive 57. Different sign. So we would subtract. 57 is the bigger number. So we will use the positive sign. The difference of 47 and 57 is 10. Number 8. 49. Number 8. Positive 49 plus positive 13. Same signs. So we would just simply add. 49 plus 13 is 62. Let me just copy this. Positive 62 plus positive 12. Same signs. We would simply add. 62 plus 12 is. Number 9. Negative 4 plus positive 31. Different signs. We would subtract. 31 is the bigger number, so we will use positive. The difference of 31 and 4 is 27. Let me just copy this. Positive 27 plus positive 75. Same signs. We would simply add. 27 plus 75 is 102. Negative 13 plus positive 2. Different signs. We would subtract. 13 is the bigger number, so we would use its sign. The difference of 13 and 12 is 11. Let me just copy this. Negative 11 plus negative 54. Same signs. We would add. Negative and another negative would give you a negative. Adding both negatives would give you negative. 11 plus 54 is 65. We are now in the subtraction part. 11. Negative 15 minus negative 39. Get that negative 15. Let's add it with the additive inverse of negative 39, which is just positive 39. Different signs, so we would subtract. 39 is the bigger number, so we would use its sign. The difference of 15 and 39 is 24. Number 12. Negative 39 minus positive 41. Get the first one. Add it to the additive inverse of positive 41, which is negative 41. Negative 39 plus negative 41, same signs, so we would simply add. Negative 39 plus 41 is 80. Positive 43 minus negative 30, get that 43, plus the additive inverse of 30, which is just positive 30, same signs. 43 plus 30 is 73. Number 14, positive 40 minus positive 55. Get that positive 40 and add it to the additive inverse of positive 55, which is negative 55. Different signs, so we would subtract. 55 is the larger number, so we would use its sign. The difference of 55 and 40 is 15. Negative 84 minus negative 4. Take that negative 84. Add it to the additive inverse of negative 4, which is positive 4. Different signs, so we would subtract. 84 is the larger number, taking its sign. The difference of 84 and 4 is 80. Number 16, we have three integers. Let's do it by pairs. First two, positive 64 minus negative positive 64 minus negative 93 is going to be 64, additive inverse of negative 93, and we can also get the additive inverse of 24. All of them are positive. Let's add all of them. 64 plus 93 plus 24 is 181. Number 17, positive 40 minus positive 36 minus positive 27. Take that, positive 40, get the additive inverse of positive 36 and the additive inverse of positive 27. Let's add the first two different signs. So we would subtract. 40 is the higher number, so we would use its sign for the sum. The difference of 40 and 36 is 4. Let's copy the third one. And we have different signs. Positive 4 and negative 27. Let's take the sign of the higher number. The difference of 4 and negative 27 is 23. Number 18. Get the first number, the additive inverse of the second number, the additive inverse of the third number. Let's add the two first. 62 plus negative 7. Different signs, so we would subtract. 62 is the higher number, so we would use its signs. The difference of 62 and 7 is 55. Copy the third number. We have now positive 55 plus negative 35. Different signs, so we would subtract. 55 is the higher number, so we would use its sign for the sum. And the difference of 55 and 35 is 20. 19. Positive 66 minus negative 25 minus negative 87. Take the first number, get the additive inverse of negative 25, and get the additive inverse of negative 87. All of them are positive. We would simply add them all. 66 plus 25 plus 87 would give us 178. Number 20. Positive 8 minus positive 58 minus negative 45. Get the first number and get the additive inverse of positive 58 and get the additive inverse of negative 45. Let's add the first two numbers first. Since 58 is the higher number, we would use its sign. The difference of 8 and 58 is 50. Copying the third number. We have different signs here, so we would subtract. 50 is the higher number, so we would use its sign. The difference of 50 and 45 is 5. That's it. End.